Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Hero Gaming. I'm Bob. We're back for another episode in this set of Age of Wonders episodes. I'm going to be doing this one, and then maybe possibly one more after this in this set to try to make up for the fact that I'm going to be gone a couple weekends in a row, kind of in the middle of October here. So we've got the last episode was a mess. There's a lot going on. It was a good mess. It was a very glorious mess. I wiped out an entire dreadnought army that was on this river, a couple armies. Santa, I was successful against Santa. It was a little bit messier. Had lost a hunter and the mammoth rider to him, but was able to wipe out a decent sized army coming from that direction. I really need more earth elementals down here to make a meaningful push back at Santa. And then the third thing that I need to take care of on this turn is Mogwai. So all three of them, I'm putting them all in their place in this episode. First things first, I want to take this army here. Best move is to probably do this. And I got to remember there's a Manticore Rider and a couple Phalanxes that were over there. I don't know that I'll get to them on this turn, but I should at least be able to take these guys out. The flying units, I believe, are going to be... Yeah, I probably want to just do the attacks with my hero, most likely. Got a pretty easy one against a single isolated Manticore Rider, and then some more stuff going down. So let's go ahead and deal with this guy now. As I was told from the people who were watching this is one of the comments I went over a couple episodes ago, that I can use Befriend Animal and just give this guy Feral Mount for free turns. And the nice thing about that I didn't mention when I was reviewing that comment is that it's a guaranteed success. Like, he just has Feral Mount for 3 turns now. It's not it doesn't work like a chance like the spell does. So like, he's just stuck fighting my leader and can't do a thing about it. And in the meantime, I can like use Thunderstorm, which I may as well do. Like, I can spit at him with the snake and he can't do anything about it. The hunters can shoot him. Like, he's just completely stuck. I don't know why I moved that hunter all the way around. I was thinking line of sight, but I don't need to worry about that with them. Yeah, and he can't touch anybody except for my king, and my king is an absolute tank, so he'll be fine. He will still take a decent bit of damage, but... Oh my gosh, Thunderstorm destroyed him. My king actually did take a decent amount of damage there. I might want to play him a little more careful than that. He's got 17 defense and 14 resistance, though. It's... And blight protection. I'm actually kind of... Maybe he weakened me. He might have succeeded on the weekend, and that would have made the poison do a lot more damage. He doesn't have a breastplate yet, so I should probably keep that eye out for any sort of chest armor. Let's see. Here is going to be a little bit more challenging, but it shouldn't be too bad. My king does have regrowth, so he's just going to be regenerating health pretty much constantly. Let's go ahead and attack with one of the hunters for this one. I think most likely I am going to probably just take out the stuff that's on the land near here, because it's all kind of in this area. And then maybe go after the other guys that were on the water to the west secondarily. See, I just got 20 health back from regrowth, just no trouble. The only problem is now the king has to move up to a spot where he may be a little vulnerable. Well, actually, what I could do... I wonder if I could lure them in. What if I did this? Moved my leader back, so I'm still in range. They really do, generally speaking, like to charge the leader. So I'll put 2 archers and a snake over here. And another archer. Oh, I can't quite get them out of range. That's the problem. Well, I can. He can go over there. They might go after the Lord of the Deep, but if they do, that's kind of okay too. He's plenty tough enough to fight off a Goblin Manticore Rider. I think this requires all 3 action points, so I only want to do that. And then get Thunderstorm active. Alright, let's see how they play this. Okay, they're going after the king. That's fine. That's kind of what I wanted in the first place. So, these guys are going to take too long getting to me, which gives me plenty of time to pick on this Manticore Rider. I can move that archer there now and take him out pretty much completely safely. I could even have my king get a kill on him, although I think it may be better to... I'd rather get that Reed Serpent to max level, I think. Yeah, well, not max level, but I mean gold rank, because now he gets charge. King's just going to heal himself, so probably have him maybe do a nourishing meal on somebody. And then I think I still have one archer. Yep, he can shoot the big beetle. Let's see, he's got 11 to 16 versus 12 to 17. Regular arrows are better against them. Oh my gosh, having this Lord of the Deep with my king is so freaking good. This is incredible. Alright, and then I can just stay basically just out of range. Minimum is 8. I think just checking the minimum is enough. Yeah, better to use regular arrows against both of these targets, it seems. I believe that High Elf Hunter had leveled up once, although he could get more XP. I'm gonna try to zap these guys. And can move back, shoot more arrows. Give the Lord of the Deep a little... Actually, what I could do is move here and then just slip away, because I believe that also gets me some XP. Alright, then I'm just going to have my king fly over here, pop this guy with a crossbow, and let the Lord of the Deep get this XP. And I think I just did that whole battle without taking a hit. My gosh. And leveled up all the archers. Mogwai can't get anywhere near me with an army like this on the water, not without sending significantly more Manticore Riders all at once. Then there's a couple guys on the ground here. I may as well take them. It's more of a question now of whether I want to go deal with the small group on the water or try to actually do something more meaningful, like taking the city. And I think I'm kind of leaning towards taking the city, or moving towards the city and ending my turn on... Well, I can't quite reach it, dang. Because the Lord of the Deep is getting slowed down by the forest. I can get dang close, but not quite. Alright, I think what I'll do is... I'll take this guy out. Or this group out. How much movement? The Lord of the Deep is the slowest one here. He's got 5 movements left. I think what I can do... I think the fastest way to do this is to use the hunters. So I'm going to leave the Lord of the Deep where he's at. Move everyone else, then use the hunter to initiate this fight. And then I'm going to go back out in the water and cut off that other army that seems to be heading my way. And then I'll come back down here to do a full assault on the city with everybody. And I think my king's just going to be fighting Mogwai for the foreseeable future. We probably want to lure that guy in, don't we? Yeah. Let's see if we can get him to attack the king. Yeah, go ahead and just come at me. Alright, he's got regrowth, but that's not really going to matter very much. Man, that's so much damage. Max of 21. Max of 21. Either one is the same. And I could just do this. Give the animal nourishing meal. Finish this guy off with an archer. And finish these guys off with an archer. They have so much damage output. They're just glassy. The hunters, anyway. So yeah, he's got another small army there, but we at least took out another couple mana cores, and I know that there's still one out here, so I'm going to move this army back out this way, and then it looks like on this turn I could even reach out and clear another structure, which I may as well do. Let's see if those guys head my way. I wonder if maybe they'll turn around and run off. These battles are ending so quickly that I can't even use all my buffs and stuff. We'll go ahead and get another Thunderstorm active. King can buff the snake. Just something I need to keep doing. And we'll see if the mermaid wants to pick a fight or not. Or she'll just get struck by lightning. And one shot by the snake. Good try, though. Hope that 2 damage was worth it. I mean, it gives my king something to heal, so... And then I will just finish this guy off with archers. Max 22, max 21. Arcane arrows it is. Beautiful. So much stuff taken out. What did I get for this? Oh. Fully restores movement for... Okay. That could come in handy later. Now I have a hunter with 40 movement. Crap. Oh, my king was out of movement anyway. If I'd have noticed that, though, I might have planned his moves out a little differently. Just so I could have reached that and gotten everybody... There's a dungeon right there. It might be worth going after. Could have reached that and then restored everybody's movement. But that's okay. I still took out a lot of crap on that turn. And that also should protect this archer from getting jumped by anything. Let's see here. We got another level up from my leader. At this point, he's just kind of taking whatever the heck he feels like taking. I'm going to give him some more defense since I'm kind of heading into a fight with a warlord. And let's see. He is doing some melee fighting, but I think I'm going to actually save that for now. Because he's mostly kind of acting in a support role, and I don't need him to do a lot of melee damage. It's kind of unnecessary. His best quality is the amount of health pool defense and regeneration he has. I don't really care how much damage he's doing in melee. I have archers for that. I just need the king to lock enemy units down while the archers pick them off. Excuse me. I just ate lunch after in between the last episode and this one. Birdie the Hero, or Birdie the Iron-Willed, has leveled up again, and I think, let's see, you are dealing with mostly Warlord or Dreadnought stuff. So I think still probably want health on you. Getting ooh, hang on. Can these guys... Oh, these guys have charge already. They get it from a medal. Okay. Glad I didn't waste that. Relentless Army is always pretty good. I mean, it's honestly, Relentless Army is actually incredible. It's a very good spell if you can manage to keep it up. Let's see. She can maybe use some more fire protection. I'll get her some fire protection and some more health. So she's a little more resistant to the flame tanks and a little more resistant to the juggernauts. Okay. Looking good there, I think. Can check those heroes off. Finally, this city got absorbed. Okay. This is the Griffin Rider city, and I am going to do everything in my power to get this city up and running as fast as possible. For the moment, it needs to grow again, but there's other upgrades it needs first in order to get Griffin Riders. I am going to probably hurry production in this city a lot because it fell way behind the others, and I still want a city making Griffin Riders. What does that do? Support units produced in the city get the Mark Blood Sacrifice ability. I'm not planning on making supports here, so that won't matter as much. I think I will not worry about that. I'm going to worry about things like the War Hall. I'm going to make this city really upset, though, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be one-turning everything. So let's get the War Hall done. And what else do you need for the Griffin Spire? You know, let's get the Siege Workshop done first, because I think I'm going to need... What else is required for a Griffin Spire? Is it just the War Hall, or I was thinking there was another prerequisite building. I'm going to actually look that up. I can't remember. Griffin Spire requires... No, it's just the War Hall. Okay. But I actually probably should focus on production first anyway. How much does a Griffin take? That's maybe a better question. Then I know how much target production to go for. Okay, the Griffin Rider is 170, which will be a bit of a stretch for this city, though maybe possible if morale is high enough, because I haven't even built the Siege Workshop yet, and the city's only a town size, and I haven't built the Siege Workshop or the Masters Guild yet, so maybe... I don't know. I know people can do the math on that, so, you know, there's the city stats and happiness modifiers, and there's the production, in case anyone is wanting to do the math on that. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go... I'm not going to stop to do the math myself right now. It'd take too long for me. So I'm just going to go straight into Siege Workshop, Masters Guild, War Hall, and, yeah, I'm hurrying production on everything here. Because this city has to play catch up. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to queue the War Hall just in case there is a happiness event, because it is still technically over 400, so there's a possibility. Those guys are good to hold position there. Druid is good to hold position here. If this whole army comes smashing into me in this city, that's going to be a tough defense battle. But I do have these haste berries if I can get my units back over to them in time. I don't know if I'll be able to, though. I think I would be okay defending on the walls, because the Firstborn wouldn't have as easy of a time getting to me. And I've got some good archers in here, as well as a pretty good Storm Sister. Would really like to level up that Snake and Spider, though. That would make things a lot easier. Well, we're doing what we can right now. Capital, Huron has grown to a city. 28 turns until that one hits Metropolis, but that's why we've got Fertile Domain up on it over there. Okay. Gonna have them guard. The Builder, I want to continue down this direction. Unless I want... It depends on how I want to build this road. I think I would prefer to keep the road towards more like the interior of my empire. Until I'm ready to actually expand out. So yeah, I think I'm going to get it between these cities. I think is the most sensible place to put one right now. And it might also help me get these units back down there a little quicker. Yeah, I think the Builder's a little too far behind. It probably won't make a difference, but... I'm going to try anyway. Alright, click to end turn. Let's go. I probably need to spend... I need to spend some extra mana in Terraform. Because I kind of need my casting points for other things, but I think I'm going to do the regular mana terraforming. Oh, he's moving more unit. Why are you doing this to yourself? Oh, there's 2 armies out there. And I think I can take both of those out on the next one, and maybe clear that structure too while I'm at it. Okay, Jasmine's moving. She just lost a lot of crap. But I'm going to take that city from her on the next turn, and then keep pushing from there. The more aggressive I am in this area, the less likely this area is to have interference. And if I can take the city, I pretty much can see everything to the north edge, so it would be hard for her to flank around and get behind me. That flame tank's backing off, maybe going to regroup. The main question is, what is Santa going to do? Okay. We are at his turn, so these are the armies I can see. They're slowly advancing on my city here. He's bringing in more. They're all converging. Okay. That city is going to be in a little bit of trouble. But I don't think everyone can reach it on this turn, and I've got enough time to reach those haste berries and get a bunch of reinforcements in there. So I think I'm okay. Alright. First off, this city got the Siege Workshop. I'm going to do a bit of work on this. We're going to get the Masters Guild and do that in one turn. But I'm also going to go ahead and I'll get this active on it. And I'm going to get Temperate Empire, Domain of Life active on it. And then I'm going to plant as many trees as I can. I've got the mana to do this, so I'm going to. And that should give me enough happiness to overcome some of the production hurrying that I'm doing. Okay, that's all the trees I can plant for now until it grows. Alright, and then I want to use my remaining casting points to get another Earth Elemental in the process of being summoned. Okay, we'll have a Master's Guild in one turn. Got some positive spells up on this city that should boost the happiness back into the cheerful territory. Let's queue up the War Hall again, just in case we get the hurry production, which would be really, really nice if we did. And then I got the last potion of healing. This one is meant for the Dreadnought, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that with her. And there we go. I'm going to put that a little bit more towards the front so I don't forget it's there. I want it high up in a hotbar. And then I'll probably move her back down here. Just kind of guarding this road. And in position where they can jump over quickly if they need to do something. I am unfortunately not quite close enough to reach this city. The enemy AI is not smart enough to attack me if I move here, I don't think. So I'm going to move them. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. I don't need to move them there, though. It's the next turn. Oh, I got that. I want another one of those guys. I got one of the shamans, and I want another one. And then more Storm Sisters. Okay. I'm going to have them hang out here for this turn, and then on the next turn I can send all 6 of them down and hopefully jump any army that runs into this area, because they've got decent amounts of units and they could hit this city pretty hard on this turn. But, well, I don't have a lot for defense, though. Do I send one shaman down now with those berries? That's kind of tough, actually. They can reach me with a lot of stuff there. I forgot they're dwarves, so they can go across the mountains, no problem. They can hit me with a lot here. I might need to abandon this city. Yeah, I think the safe thing here is to fall back and try to do a counterattack. That's maybe a little more than I can handle with just what's in there. And I can get a lot more down in this area on the next turn. So, but if I lose the city, I'm gonna get the lost to city penalty for a while, and it's just annoying. But I don't know if I have much of a choice. I just don't see this army holding out against everything Santa's throwing my way. All right. I think I'm gonna have to back up. That's the only smart play, as far as I can tell. To stay out of range, I don't have to be far. I can be close enough to counterattack on the next turn. Basically, just need to be like in this area. Maybe I could hang out near the tower or something. Yeah, that would work. I'll hang out here. Take the city if you want. Honestly, it might be doing me a favor because it'll get Dread Omen off of it. But on the next turn, I'm going to hit back with a much larger force. So at this point, Call Beast Horde I can get a little discount on if I start researching it now. So I think now's a good time to do it. I won't be able to build the road on this. Well, I mean, I could build it on the next turn, but I'll have to let the army go first to get the haste berries and not use the builder and accidentally mess it all up. Okay, you move on there with them. And I'm just gonna quietly take this city from the Dreadnought. I don't even need the full army there, but yeah. I kind of want to just keep these guys together. I don't want to underestimate the Dreadnought and end up way over my head. Cave entrance up there. Yeah, this is way overkill, but that's okay. I like overkill. I'll be taking the city. Alright, so wanting to stack experience on the 2 Storm Sisters in this army. And I think I can use the one that has Inflict Stun to help with that. Everyone goes kind of in this same direction. The basic idea here is to trick the Juggernaut into coming out after one of my units. Or that. And then... Where's that? Where are you? Okay, trying to stun lock it where it's at. And I may want to leave room for my Sorcerer to try to do the same thing. As a matter of fact, the Sorcerer can technically try it twice. So I can move here. Oh, well, I screwed it up. I misjudged from the distance of the wall. Okay, I got it. All right, now that it's stun locked, move all the other Storm Sisters in. Just bearing in mind there is still a flame tank back there, which I think the hero will probably go deal with. And I'm going to definitely want to get Blood Sacrifice. on the tank. But mostly this is, I want to turn this siege into a shooting gallery for the 2 Storm Sisters that need levels. Okay, there that is. Now, you should be able to keep this thing stunned in place, I think. You failed. Get up there. Throw a spear. Zap it? Okay. Honestly, it's already kind of close to being dead. Let's take you... and hit that thing with a crossbow. I'm gonna use the Storm Sisters to take out this flame tank. They did not succeed. So I'm afraid it falls to the snake because I don't want to get hit with a fireball from all that crap. Alright, we need Mark Blood Sacrifice. Nice. Alright. One more city for me. A big one, too. I'm just going to absorb that. I kind of was thinking maybe release his vassal, but I kind of want access to human tech, so... And the city's in a fairly defensible spot, so I think it's okay. I might make a bridge going across here at some point and then just hold that bridge. But anything else would have to come out of the cave entrance there. Yeah, I could see that being pretty handy. Also, at some point I want to get a fort up on that Heart of the Blight over there. In any case, that's mine now. They can try to take it back if they want. Man, I kind of need that builder up here now. Actually, I would really like to have that bridge, like, now. Because I want to go fight these guys. And I don't really want to be the guy in the water. Although it looks like I might have to be. Well, I'm going to go south. They can all embark on the next turn. Alright, as for my king, I'm just going to keep knocking these groups out, since Mogwai just doesn't seem to understand the problem with this situation. If he would do a lot better for himself if he would just bunch up the Manticore Riders, but as long as he's sending them just one at a time like this, they're kind of not a threat. Huh. Why is that not a valid spot to move, but this is? And this is. That's weird. Alright. Would prefer you go after the king, but do whatever you want, I guess. As long as you're not hitting an archer. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh, a crit almost shredded a Manticore Rider in one hit. Oh, I was gonna get Bestow Ironheart. or awaken spirit to the snake, but my king... Well, you know what? It doesn't matter if my king takes a flank attack. He'll just heal it. For that matter, I could just use this guy. And I forgot about the lightning storm, which just kind of kills everything out anyway. We'll just keep going, I guess. This poor goblin. Ew, it's like blighted water. Everything's gross and foggy. Well, we seem to have a pattern here. It seems to be working. Because they are very, very determined to go after my king. And I'm very determined to let them keep making stupid mistakes. So there you go, have at it. Okay, and then my king can safely this time go awaken spirit here. While Lord of the Deep goes and picks a fight with him. I can actually go patch up the damage. Cool, leveled up again. What do these guys get at gold rank? Martial arts? It's not the best upgrade for an archer, really, but I guess it's better than having nothing if something gets in their face. I want to hit the Warbreed just once with a hunter. I think that has the least chance of killing it in one. Never mind, it's dead. I wanted to hit it with the Lord of the Deep for the finishing kill. I think the Lord of the Deep gets something cool when they hit gold rank. Static shield, yeah. They get total awareness on the way to it as well. Do I want to try to take another wizard tower? I don't know if this army is really that well suited to a wizard tower. I don't know. I feel like if Prismatic Spire targeted the hunters a lot, that could be a problem. Well, my hero flies, so I can at least take a peek in there and see. Eldritch Horror, Chthonic Guardian, and then a lot of soft targets. I think I can handle this. Especially with my king being in the battle, I could summon something to help too. Summon one of those Ancestor Guardians. I think I can do this. Oh, especially if they're going to give me time to set up. Oh, except for that. So, yeah, I don't really have time to set up. Well, in that case, let's try to get them to charge at me. And we'll get that going. And maybe on the next turn, summon Guardian help. Okay, good. Prismatic Spire targeted the king. I'll just heal it away. Ouch! Alright. Gonna have to back those hunters off. Just make sure they're out of range of anything that could potentially kill them. I want them targeting that Eldritch Horror, but I also don't want them to die. So I guess the question is, how much damage can they do to it? That's 10 to 15 versus... they much better off with regular arrows against that thing. Yeah. Okay, so I need to try to... I think I can do this. I just need to position everyone very carefully. If this snake goes here and defends, it prevents them from getting any closer to me. This allows me to set up the archers in a way that keeps them away from the Storm Sister, but still fully in range of, or out of range of the of that guy, but in range of the Eldritch Horror. Okay. Then what I can do is, this guy here, he's okay. So I'm gonna shoot at this angle. Okay, unfortunately that didn't get him to turn. But I think I can still kill him. Yeah, he's dead if I charge him with anything. I'm gonna leave these guys back here. We'll slay the Storm Sister. And try to prevent... Oh crap, the Chthonic Guardian. Okay, I've got this. I think I've still got this. He could potentially reach that archer, but I think I can stop him from doing that. Because I don't need to move forward. Like, these guys could potentially run in and try to kill somebody, but I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna do this. Oh. Might not be able to kill the Eldritch Horror that way. I'm kind of worried about that unit. What I could do is I could leave my king here and cast Root Spears. That would work. Or summon the Ancestral Spirit on this turn to harass them and take away an action point, while allowing this guy to get 2 hits in on the Eldritch Horror. I think that's the best choice. There. I think that protects everyone. They would have to really be targeting that guy in order to get him. Oh, I'm glad the Spire didn't hit one of the soft targets, though. I had forgotten about that. I need to wrap this fight up before it has a chance to trigger again, or heal whatever units are most vulnerable to it. Okay, we're going to kill them, or at least stop them from doing anything. Try to get the Chthonic Guardian panicked, maybe? Nope. But it did use up 2 of its action points. Alright, who has the least health? You. Move away. And heal yourself. Or B. Actually, go on defense. I want to heal this one. And then he can keep shooting. Okay, for this guy, it's 4 to 7 versus regular arrows are once again better on this one. And then I can use him to do the last little bit of damage to this guy. Okay, and then I think I would like the Lord of the Deep to get the finishing kill here. I'm going to do that. Okay, good. He got a promotion too. Matter of fact, just to avoid taking any extra damage or any weird shenanigans, I think I'm just gonna finish him off with the archer so all the archers are gold rank. Beautiful. Okay. What did I get? Chant of Unlife. Each turn a dead unit will come back. Dead under the caster control. Okay. That one's pretty good. I'm gonna take the reward. I also got this cool wizard hat, night vision fade, dispel magic, throw curse, resistance, vision range. Wonderful. I think. Oh, holy crap! Look at his vision range. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like that on my leader. That's fine. The straw hat of the happy farmer, I think I can sell that. It may, well, I don't know. It might be better. I think that's technically better than what the wizard has, so I'll send that to her. But yeah, that is a nice hat. Another big blow for Mogwai, more free stuff for me. These last few turns have been looking pretty good. The Mogwai and the Dreadnought have a shared border over here, which is probably worth noting. Although I think where I want to attack is more around where that cave entrance is. He just the bulk of his army just keeps trying to come from this side though, and it's kind of forcing me to come over here. Where does that cave entrance go? I didn't realize there's two of them pretty close, one there and one there. Okay, that kind of explains some things. Mogwai's got a tunnel connecting both these pieces of land. And I feel like my units are doing great, but it's partially because they're out on the water. I'm going to clear this on the next turn, get some more treasure, and we'll see what Mogwai does. I would like to come back over here and take this city, because it's kind of more like in my area. But, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on things there. Oh, also I can technically start building this road now. Just select you, road there. Okay. And then we'll back him up, just so he's with other units. Alright, all that stuff's done and taken care of. Gain 116 knowledge here, which I think I've already allocated towards called Beast Horde. Wetheriss grew into Metropolis, still working on another longbow. Then we'll do a few more hunters and then a few more longbows. I think that city's just going to be pumping out archers for all of eternity. Okay, and then we're letting Santa have this city only to draw his army into a trap and counterattack. Because you must always lure Santa in before counterattacking. That's what the cookies... I like to think there's a plate of cookies and milk just sitting out in like the public square. Unfortunately, Santa's not here though. I haven't actually seen the leader in a while. Mogwai's turn went really fast. We're already at the Dreadnought. I still haven't even found anyone's capital, except for Mogwai's. I know where Mogwai's is. I wonder what they were doing here. They built like a 2-space road. I can probably make use of it, though. Can connect it to my road network and have a road that kind of runs along the river. Although I sort of like the idea of having it back behind the mountains better. Or by the mountains, anyway. Yeah, I'll probably just cover it up with trees at some point. Oh, I wasn't watching Santa. What am I thinking? Oh, he kind of backed off. He didn't take the trap. What the crap, Santa Claus? Can I reach those guys? I could reach those guys and kill them. But that leaves the army a little further away from this other city than I'd like. But I think they may have moved themselves out of range. Like, that hero can't make it over here anymore. These guys can't make it over here anymore because they all embarked. So that buys me time. Time that I will use to take out this little side group over here with a horde of hunters, storm sisters, and shamans. Yeah, okay. Better end my turn on the... or get to the vegetation there. I like this army. Just a lot of ranged spammers. But the shamans are tanky enough that I think they could go toe-to-toe. Probably not one-on-one, but I think with two of them I can manage that firstborn pretty well. I am a little worried about the trebuchet, though, but I think the Storm Sisters can handle that. Once again, fighting Santa. Yeah, chain lightning spam, that's right. Okay, I better spam my own spells then. Although I'm trying to save them for Earth Elementals. I don't really want all my guys to get fried right away either, so... I'm just gonna do this. Well, not in combat round, holy crap. I want to do this. Get right behind that thing. And then I'm gonna hit the Treb with pretty much everything I've got. I think that's the main threat here. Ooh, yes, do the crits. I need those right now. I think I've got it. It's dead. Okay. And it's just this guy. At this point, I want to try to entangle him. It's not very good odds, but it at least lowers his action points. That is not what I wanted to do. At all. You'll probably hit me with another chain lightning here. I think everyone can survive one more round. No, he didn't. Okay, well in that case, since these guys don't have... No, I actually don't want to do that. I was thinking about using healing, but I need my mana for... other things. Hey, I got the entangle. Which gives me time to run up and try to do a stun. For more XP spam. No. You don't get the kill. Ooh, he almost bled out. We don't want that. Take yourself that kill, sir. Okay, we got a little beat up there. Santa's using his spells effectively. I should have gone after that with a hunt. Well, actually, the hunters and shamans move at a similar speed, maybe. Yeah, the hunters and shamans both have 40. I forgot the shamans can move that far. I thought they were stuck at like 36. But no, they can move just as far as the hunters, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, those don't give you anything when you pick them up, unfortunately. At least I don't think they do. Oh, it does restore health to visiting units. Well, perfect. It's like I thought something did. I thought it was the melons, but I was reading the tooltip wrong. The metropolis of Orleans produced breakfast pizza. Okay. Well, I guess it's pizza time. I'm gonna have you go grab that. And you can keep that one. Because you kind of desperately need it. Gonna move actually this whole army up here for a minute so they can ship that stuff out and just kind of keep an eye on that city since things seem to be under control down here. I'm gonna keep summoning stuff. It may not all go up there. I think I want an earth elemental down here because I'm kind of fighting Santa on two fronts. But yeah, I think I'll hang out there while I'm producing those breakfast pizzas. Eventually, I will get some more Earth Elementals up here, and then I can leave a few archers behind and go after Santa with a more well-rounded army led by the Dreadnought. And the archers can stay behind and ship off items to people. But for now, I just need them here to protect the city. Okay, we got a Masters Guild done here. War Hall would be next. Let's hurry production on that. And then we need the Griffin Spire. Although, I don't know if I want to... because the city is still trying to grow too. I might just let the War Hall run at the usual pace. Because once the city grows, I can't actually make the Griffin upgrade I want until the city has grown to where it can get the Spring of Life. So... because that's Stables of Vigor. Oh, no, wait, no. Hang on. Stables of Vigor and Griffin Spire are two separate buildings. So yeah, I do want to do this. The city's production is at 143, though. I think it was 170 to get the Griffin Riders in one turn. I might just do... I might just let the city get the War Hall and then hurry production of Public Baths after that. Because that's minus 200, but then it's plus 200. I'm going to do that. Okay, we got another longbow here. Gonna keep throwing these Santa's way for now. Because he's coming at me with a lot of archery unit or support units that archers can kind of tear up, not to mention monsters with the Eldritch Horrors. So I feel pretty good about fighting him. Also, these guys can safely move back into this city now. Bolstered by additional archer reinforcements coming in. That are very, very powerful. Okay, I got the healing for my sorcerer. I'm gonna put that in like here, I guess. Trying to think about how I want our hotbar organized. Leave them there. Really, it's kind of driving me nuts that those animals are so close to evolving. Whatever the next battle is, I'm gonna really try to get them evolved. Okay, I want to get out in the water with this group now. I think I'm going to move... I think the next archer I produce needs to go north, actually. I'm going to do... oh, actually, a hunter wouldn't... no, I want the hunters to stay around this city. I want another regular archer. Maybe 2 more to go up north to guard the cities near where the Dreadnought is. In fact, maybe 3. Considering my king is still protecting this water, I don't need more hunters in that city just yet. But yeah, I want a few archers going north to kind of garrison this city so that they can't just walk in with a scout and easily take it. For the moment, it's just going to have to be these 2. But with the other armies rampaging through the area, that should actually, you know what? No, I want to leave them there. I don't really care if that city gets retaken. I'll just take it back later. But, maybe I could send... Well, okay, I've got a different idea. What if I sent these 3 that are all pretty fast to get the haste berries and then move this direction? And then I sent these guys to go guard the new city. It's not a lot of units, but it's enough to keep like an annoying little scout from flying in. They would actually have to mount some sort of a coherent attack, and I don't think they're really in a good position to do that right now. I just want that other army to be able to cross the river and not have to worry about it. Okay, and I want you to build the road up to that point, but not quite past it yet, because I think I may need that other army to move down there on the next turn. And as long as you aren't in range of, like, anything picking you off, I think I'm good. Alright, I get to see what's in the, what's in this whirlpool thing here. So we'll just send everyone over. Why not? Well, actually there is a reason why not. I'm gonna send... This place has treasures, right? I'm gonna send just my king. The Lord of the Deep is good, but he is the slow one in this group. This one should be a cakewalk. It's just a bunch of little baby ones. Which could all be one-shot by my hunters. Alright. This is just unsportsmanlike. I love how I have Throw Curse and Call Lightning. Like, my king is so freaking good. Aw, I was hoping that would work. Well, since it didn't, I mean, I can do that. That didn't work. I guess I could spit at him and then shoot at him. And he's dead. Oh my gosh. This is... I'm finding so much good stuff for my king out here. I would much rather have that than the poison damage if I'm fighting. I'll let him keep the other quiver because I may switch to it later. But that frostbite damage is going to be much better against Mogwai. This I don't really need. I'm never going to use that. So beautiful. A lot of good stuff. All right, let's head back down this way. I might clear that dungeon, but I think I'm going to pick off that troll first. It depends on... Well, I don't know. It depends on everyone's movement. Oh, they're sending more crap into the water. Okay. Can I get over there and still get down there with this guy? Looks like he's getting... Does he not have wetlands walking? I kind of thought he did, but I guess... No, he doesn't. So the wetlands will slow him down. Alright. He can only make it there if he takes 2 moves from that spot. which means he can't be involved in this next fight, but he doesn't really need to be. It's literally one troll on the water. While I'm doing this, I may as well take the opportunity to manually heal a couple of these guys that did take damage. They're all a little bit wounded. I think the snake could probably use healing. Alright, and then we can get the rest in the dungeon. These archers are going to be so freaking good if they keep hanging out with my king. Very likely victory. This should be another easy one. And if I do it right, I can get him to level up. That should get their attention. Can't quite throw a curse this range. Too bad. Now these guys ignore line of sight penalties, but I forget whether I can actually shoot straight through like a solid object. I think solid objects still block me, but we're about to find out. No, maybe not quite yet, but soon. Yeah, see, he would have to fly in my range for me to be able to tell for sure. I think this looks like a good setup, because then he can't get behind me. And my king can then zap these guys and lure the Manticore Rider into going after him, because now his guard is down. Okay, what order is the best to do this in? I want to make sure this guy gets leveled up. He's pretty close. He's still got 40 XP to go. Got a pretty good chance to stun this Goblin Berserker, so I'm going to take that. No success. Let's see. I should probably focus fire on the Manticore Rider here. Alright, here's the plan. That's 12 to 19 versus 12 to less than 19. Okay. I think we'll just do the simple thing and have my king finish him off. Because then I can prevent this guy from running up to me and hitting me in the back. And kind of forcing that guy to deal with the Lord of the Deep. Now, I don't want a snake fighting a monster hunter. But a butcher is fine. So you can stay where you're at. Well, that was a weird effect with the shadows. Did not work out very well for him. I don't think I'm going to get leveled up in this one. You will have to wait. What can I do here? Here, have some healing. And you just fight the guy. Wait, who's left? Oh, this guy didn't die. Okay, well, surprise. An elf storm sister and an orc priest and some money. Honestly, I'm gonna take the cash. I can make way better storm sisters, just way better support units in general now. The orc priest might have a place somewhere, but well, actually, you know what? I will take the reward, and then I will try to get them back to my try to get them back to my other cities and just use them as random defense units. I would like to have them up north. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have just sold them. They might not really be worth it at this point. Let's see if I can more or less safely get them back on the water. If I do this, and then do this, no matter what Mogwai attacks, he will have to deal with the big army in the middle. Speaking of the big army in the middle, my leader can upgrade again. And I think 100 health is pretty dang good for now. I'm going to keep working on that defense and resistance. Don't really need natural healer. Yeah, I'm possibly range strength, but he's not even really needing to use range much. I'm going to get him more resistance. Alright. Oh yeah, we're leaving him there. Okay. This looks pretty good. I have no idea how long I've been recording this episode. But I am going to do another one after this. Maybe we go... When did I take lunch? I think I've probably been recording this one for over an hour, somewhere between an hour and a half. So I think this is probably a good time to wrap this episode up. But I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do 4 this week, I think. I'm really into this right now. I'm having fun. And I do feel kind of bad that I'm going to be gone the next 2 weeks. It's one of those things where, like, kind of from October and then, like, November and December, there's just a lot of holidays and a lot of, like, get-togethers and stuff going on. So I'll have some weeks I'm gone in November around, like, Thanksgiving. And then, obviously, Christmas and New Year's in December. But so I want to try to do a couple extra episodes on the weekends, like before I do trips like that, to kind of make it up to you guys. So you can expect one more out of me this week. I'm going to do another one, record another one after this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I think these last few episodes have been quite action-packed and pretty good, weighed into my favor, if nothing else. The only problem is I'm not really expanding outwards yet. I'm more just like solidifying. But given the units that I'm building, the quality of the units, and the rate at which I'm able to make them, I think that things will start steamrolling in my favor here hopefully pretty soon. And I will hopefully be able to take out Santa once and for all, because this guy is driving me insane. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. You can expect one more coming after this one. And hopefully I can get that, depending on when it releases, it may be before or after the weekend, because I'm going to be gone the weekend of the 15th, so there may be like a few days gap in between this one and the next one, but there is another one coming. So thanks for watching, I appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.